Afternoon, Marco.
Afternoon.
Can I cast your mind back a couple of weeks ago? Mentally, what have your team taken from that comeback against Forest, and was that result really important before the international break? Or do you feel like that momentum might have broken slightly?
Yeah, it was really important. Every time you can get 3 points is always important. Before international break is always a good feeling when you go with the 3 points in a good moment. Of course, you can deal with some players away, with not games in the next weekend as well, in a different way, and is always important as well. And at the level we are, all the points that you can get, they are key for us. And because all that scenario, all that the way we did it, the comeback as well, we did it in a good style, was important, and great win for us.
And different test this weekend against Newcastle. How have you been preparing for that one?
Tough one, like all the Premier League matches as well. Not surprise for us. We'll match a team with a high quality, in my opinion. These well players with a lot of quality, well managed as well. With Eddie, quality, the way they finished last season in a very good shape, and even this season the games they played, I know that they just won the first one, but they were really competitive in all the others, controlling most of the matches as well. Really tough team to be beaten, definitely, because they have the quality. After, the power they showed the last two windows, the players they sign, and the quality, individual quality they are in, makes them a really tough team to beat.
Aleksandar Mitrović, he's been firing for his country, 4 goals in 2 matches. I guess you hope he can continue that form this weekend. An extra motivation for him against his old club as well in Newcastle.
He doesn't need that motivation. He doesn't need to play against Newcastle to be motivated. Mitrović is always full of motivation to play with the Fulham Football Club shirt or with his national team. That is the motivation for him, to play football matches, to be involved, to be with his teammates, to keep playing with this connection with me and my staff as well. That is the motivation for Mitro. He doesn't need other type of motivations. And after, when he's on the pitch, he's always doing his maximum to help the team to win football matches.
What can he achieve this season, Aleksandar Mitrović? He's been in such great form for the club and the country. And what do you think makes him different to maybe other number 9s in the Premier League?
I don't know, because I don't work with the other number 9s. Firstly, what he can achieve many good things, and the main thing for him is the main target for Fulham Football Club. That's the thing. All the other things individually will come as a consequence for him and for all the other players. He will keep helping our team. He will keep helping his national team as well, with goals, sometimes with assists. Last game against Forest, he didn't score, and he was one of the happiest guys in the dressing room as well. We got the 3 points, and that is Mitrović, and not just a goal scorer for us. Is something much more than that. I'm really pleased to have him here, to keep working with him, to keep demanding and take the best from him, and to share these fantastic moments that he's living right now with him as well.
And has there been anything in particular that you've worked on with him this season, particularly to make him ready for Premier League football again, obviously after a great season in the Championship?
Nothing different than last season. The work we have been doing with him started the first day with the first conversation we had on the phone when I joined this club. We had an honest conversation between each other. It was clear for both what will come next, and of course it's been a great journey for both, and we'll keep working on that. But comparing one season with the other, nothing different. The way we work, the way we demand, the way we support him, the way we try to take the best from him, nothing different.
And as a club, do you feel, well, it's been a great start to the season for you. Do you have any sort of targets in mind, or is it just about taking each game as it comes for you?
Definitely it's taking each game in the right moment. That is everyone knows our target. Everyone knows how it's difficult for clubs that they come from different division to come and to settle at this level. We are happy with our start, but just 7 games. That's it. No one gets nothing with 7 games played during a season. You have to be really with the feet on the ground and work for each match, the right motivation and with harder work as well, if you can, to prepare the match. That is the main thing for us. Doesn't make sense to talk about different things right now, because our target is clear and you haven't achieved. It's a long marathon for us to achieve something so important for this football club. And as always, last season was the same. The next one is the most important thing for us, and we'll talk always in this way.
And just last question from me. Any players that are missing after the international break? Any injuries, any knocks? I think you've got 1 suspension, but is there any others?
Yes, we have 1 suspended, and we have some knocks, some players that we have to keep assessing for the tomorrow's match. Not 100% sure about some. The only 100% sure that is João will not be involved, and Harry Wilson and Manor. All the others you have to assess next hours and tomorrow as well to decide.
Thanks, Marco.
Marco, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
If you're being honest, the way that you came back to win at the City ground, I imagine you'd have preferred the international break to fall at another time, wouldn't you?
Can you repeat, sorry?
After your win at Forest,
Yes.
it would have been nice to have the international break at another time when you could carry on playing.
Yeah, could be important, and of course the worst thing for us is because we had around 8-9 players away. That is because if I had all of them with me here, will be a good moment for us to work certain things that we didn't have time until now, because some players they arrived late, some players they got injured. Last game was a good example. We have to adapt one central defender as a left back. Some players they need much more time to be ready for what I want from them, and unfortunately for us, the international break took some players from ourselves. With the others, we have worked to get them as better place if you can, of course. But I have to say that was a good moment as well. Probably we talked that we'll give more time for Wilson to be ready. Unfortunately, is not yet as well. Let's see if the next weeks will be ready. But it was a good moment, and we know that the schedule, what the schedule shows to us and provide for us, and we have to be ready.
I imagine you're always hoping that your summer editions will have an instant impact. João Palhinha, all your fans' favourite, it seems. You are going to, of course, miss him, aren't you, on Saturday?
Yeah, he's an important player for us, no doubts about it. It's settled really well. Not surprised for me. I know him very well. I expected a quick adaptation for him. I think the Premier League suits really well on him as well. And again, it was important, and it's easy for everyone to understand the players that we sign early. They are the players that they are having more impact in our squad, and it's not just a coincidence. Okay, their quality as well, but this is not a coincidence. They had all the pre-season with us. They were with us. They did the pre-season. They did friendly matches, and the reality that they have been having a really good impact on our team, on our 11, because they have time to prepare. They are in a good shape because they did pre-season with us. All that situations makes a big impact. Unfortunately, the others they need much more time to do it. But of course, João is one of the players that settled really well, showing his quality. Unfortunately, will not be there. Another one has to pop up and has to show his quality as well.
What's your assessment of Newcastle's start of the season? Only 1 win, but 1 Premier League defeat. You've already mentioned Eddie Howe. What have you made of his start and Newcastle's start this season?
Firstly, Eddie made a huge impact last season in Newcastle squad. The way they finish, they showed the quality. Of course, the last January market made a big impact on their squad. Top qualities they signed. I think Bruno Guimarães is probably one of the best examples. I think he's a top quality player. They did it again last window again. they have this capacity, they have this power, and they sign a striker, just a player that we signed 11 players and we didn't go close that the price they paid for the striker. That shows the power they have and the quality they have. I have to repeat again, they are really well managed with Eddie. I think he's doing a very, very good job. But again, we are at home, we play at home against all the teams in this competition. We want and we are full of motivation to match them. At home you are really strong. Will be tough for us, but will be tough to them. 100% sure as well. I think Cottage can play a key role in the tomorrow's match again. And of course, we are confident. Some things that we have to improve definitely. But Eddie and Newcastle, they know that will be tough to them as well. I agree with you. Of course, they just won one game, but they just lost one as well. They have been shown that they are really tough to beat. Team always really dangerous when it's an open game, broken game, with some really high-speed full players in the attack line. 1v1, they are really strong as well. And after they have 3 midfielders that they have the capacity going on the ball. They are physical team. They are probably really strong in this aspect as well. And I think will be a good game, a good match. And both teams, they will want to win.
Okay. We'll wait and see who's fit for them. But Aleksandar Isak, Aleksandar, they've got excellent options in the final third of the pitch. Any special plans to deal with their quality in the final third?
You have a plan first to deal with Newcastle. That is the main thing. With that as a collective, that they are strong and they are tough to beat, as I said before. Of course, after they have some players that they are really important, but we look for them as a collective. We normally in our approach, in our analysis, we don't focus in 1 or 2 players. You know the way you should do it. We know the way we are preparing ourselves to do it, and we look for them as a team. But always, we know that the most important thing is ourselves. If you do well, if you are really well on the pitch, if you do well our job, if you be ourselves on the pitch and we express ourselves, you know that you can get a good result. And for us is the main thing. Firstly, look always for ourselves, respect Newcastle as a very good squad, very good team, definitely, but ourselves is always on our priority.
Thanks, Dan. Just to complete the broadcast section, Sonny, do you have anything here or for the written section? Dan, anything for broadcast section?
Yeah, can I just check on Anthony Robinson? You say he won't be involved?
You have to assess him again. Let's see, he's doubtful for tomorrow. Train with us some days during this week, and let's see what I will decide tomorrow.
So it's not like a long-term thing, it's just a sort of day-to-day?
Sorry?
It's not like a long-term?
No, he's already, he worked with the team this week.
Yeah, and if he perhaps doesn't make it, is Layden Kazawa, is he ready to play it?
He's ready to play as well, both.